Hey guys, it is Armedfro here, and I have a match versus, I forgot his name honestly. I was streaming in the Pokemon Wi-Fi Zat, and he wanted to battle. I'll have his name up in the top thingy-majobber. I said I'd bring a very fun Pokemon randomly. It's Emolga. He's just so fun to use in this match. I don't know why, but I go for Flying because I know he go for Stealth Rocks. So I'm just going to do that sub-encore thing that Emolga does. Just so I could get, I don't know, some flinch hacks on this Ferrothorn and kill it. I've done it before, but he sent out Shaman, which is even funner because it's super effective, and Air Slash is going to do a lot more. I thought it would do more than 50%, but Shamans are bulky, so it's able to take it, go for the Hidden Power Ice, take out my sub, which kind of sucks. But now I really don't want to stand. But you know what? I'm just going to stand because I think I could get the flinch. I don't know why. I just had the urge to get it. But he switches into Ferrothorn, predicting my switch or something. I don't know. But here I'm going to go for the sub just in case he wants to go for the spikes. Or maybe the lead seed, predicting my switch or something. But he goes for the Gyro Ball, which kind of sucks because that just breaks my sub because Emolga's terrible defense. But here, I really can't stay in here. I know even his Gyro Ball break my sub, so I'm going to switch into my Ferrothorn as he goes for the Gyro Ball. Gets Iron Barb. The Iron Barb damage does even more than his Gyro Ball does to me, which is kind of funny. But leftovers make it completely worthless. So I'm going to go for the second layer of Spikes. He switches into his Scizor. And I'm fine with staying in here. The worst thing he could do is Superpower. And honestly, I'm purely defensive, so he can't really kill me. He's going to go for the Swords Dance as I just set up my last layer of Spikes. Here, I'm going to go for the Leech Seed because I know I can take, even if he doesn't go for the Brick Break, I could just bring in either Jolteon or something just to easily take him out. He's going to Lead Seed. He actually has a Brick Break instead of the Superpower, which is kind of interesting, but it makes it even better for me because I could just send him my Jellicent here, go Hum Nom Nom on his health, and hopefully burn him with the Scald. But he actually switches into Politoed, predicting my switch into Jellicent. Either that or just not wanting Lead Seed. Either or, you know what, it's fine with me. I'm fine with staying in here, as I'm going to go for the Toxic, as he actually goes for the Psychic. It's really interesting. I haven't seen a Politoed with Psychic in a long time, since like Gen 4, but here I'm just going to go for the Scald, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm going to go for the Recover, just to see, just in case he went for the Psychic again. Even if he got the crit, it wouldn't have killed me. But so here, he actually has a sub Rain Dish Tentacruel, which is a pain in the ass. I'm just going to Scald and burn a sub, as he actually goes for the Aqua Ring, which makes it even more annoying. But you know what? This makes it kind of funny for me, because I know he's going to go for the sub here, because I did break his sub, and I can switch into my Emolga, go for the Encore on the sub, because Encore goes through sub, and it will force him to switch, or just break his sub with Thunderbolt and kill him with Thunderbolt. So here, I'm going to go for the Encore, and then I'm going to go for the sub, because I know he's going to switch out of this Tentacruel when he actually is stuck in a sub, because I know he doesn't want to just burn his life away with the sub. So here, I'm going to go for the sub, as he actually switches into his Ferrothorn. I have killed a Ferrothorn with Emolga with Air Slash, just Air Slashing and flinching away. As the only thing he could do is just Power Whip and it missed and all that stuff. But sadly, he doesn't flinch, and the Gyro Ball does take my sub out. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to switch into my Gliscor just so I could get the Stealth Rocks up. He has no Rapid Spinners, so it's perfect chance for me to set up the Stealth Rocks, have perfect entry hazards on this guy. So whenever he comes in, he takes a 25% from Spikes and the 6 or 12% from Stealth Rocks. It depends on if he's resist or super effective or neutral or whatever, but you get the idea. But he gets to go for the lead seed on my Gliscor. I really don't want to stay in here. I'm going to switch my Ruto. Hopefully to get the burn on the Scald, as he does go for the lead seed. I know he has Gyro Ball, so he doesn't have Power Whip. Pretty sure Stealth Rocks, T-Wave, either T-Wave or Protect, Leech Seed, and some other move. I've actually seen T-Wave, Leech Seed, Power Whip, and forgot the other move. But he does have the Power, which kind of sucks. He gets a crit as well, as I get the burn on him. So I completely lost my train of thought there with the Ferrothorn, but whatever. I really am just going to go for Recover, as even his Power Whip probably won't kill me. He actually predicts a switch, goes for lead seed, which is a good move, but sadly, I go for the recover. His Power Whip I knew wouldn't have killed me because he is burned. So right here, I'm going to switch in my Ferrothorn, predicting Elite Seed. It's Ferrothorn on Ferrothorn action here. I 4 times resist that Power Whip, so it's not going to do jack to me. And I know he's burned, so he's nothing he can really do to me, and he's going to take residual damage every turn. So he's going to switch into his Gliscor. I actually predicted switch into something other than the Gliscor, and so I went for the T-Wave, which kind of sucks, but I know I could take a Brick Break from this guy that I see leftovers, and I'm like, this is going to be a boring Scizor to kill. But he goes for the Brick Break. The Iron Barb's damage is going to do a lot of damage to him, and so I'm going to go for Elite Seed, which is delicious because I know my Ferrothorn will be able to take in the Brick Break very easily, but I really don't want it to, just because I want to save it on for later on in the match, either for Death Fodder or to switch in on his Ferrothorn to heal more. So I'm going to switch in my Gliscor. If he did go for the Bullet Punch, I know I could take one because I'm purely defensive Gliscor, and he's freaking beastly. But here, I'm going to go Hum Num Num on his HP, and I'm actually going to go for the Earthquake because he goes for the Bullet Punch. It's not going to do jack to me, so the Earthquake is going to easily take him out. So here, I say easily too much, don't I? But I'm actually going to, he's going to go into his Politoed. He is Toxic, so I'm actually going to go for the Protect as he switches into his Shaman, which is really weird. And the spikes and all that do a huge chunk to him. So here, I'm actually going to switch into my Heatran. I say actually a lot more, too. Whatever. So I'm going to switch into my Heatran as he goes for the Elite Seed, which really sucks for me, just because I'm a special defensive Heatran. I'm not really supposed to do a lot of damage to the guys. I mean, I do have the Fire Blast, but that's just to take away from the damage. But I'm going to go Fire Blast. It is going to miss. I mean, he did protect himself, so it's not going to do anything. So here, I'm going to switch into my... I'm going to switch out because I don't want Leech Seed as he uses his Politoed as Death Fodder. So I'm actually going to switch into my Ferrothorn. Man, I say that subconsciously, actually. Whatever. So I'm going to stay in, hopefully going to do some damage to this guy because I know most Alakazams are Focus Ashed. But sadly, he did get the special defense drop, so it is going to take out my Ferrothorn. So now I can switch into my Heatran. Hopefully he doesn't get a crit or something weird, but he does, which is really sucky. I don't want to miss with Fire Blast. I went for the Earth Power. So, I mean, I think I'm going to die here. So I go for the Protect just to get a little more HP. Hopefully I will be able to live. Even if I go for the Fire Blast, it's not going to do that much damage because of the rain. So I'm just going to go for the Earth Power. It is 100% accuracy. Might get special defense drop or something weird. So here I'm going to go for the Protect. Hopefully I can take another. I really highly doubt it. But you know what? I'm just optimistic at this point. So I'm actually going to die to another Psychic, which really sucks. But you know what? I can switch into my Scarf Terrakion and just kill this guy with the close combat. The only thing I am afraid of is his Tentacruel left. He has his Shaman, which is going to get rocked by Stealth Rocks and Spikes, and is going to die to a close combat. And then he had... Actually, all he has left is his Tentacruel, and I have my Gliscor, my Emolga, and this Ferrothorn. I mean, the Ferrothorn, my Terrakion. So here, I'm going to switch into my Emolga, predicting the sub, as he actually goes for the Toxic. I could Encore here, but I had a weird feeling that he would actually go for the Protect, because I see the Stall, he's more defensive, so I thought he would have Protect sub, Toxic, and then it's really interesting, he has no attacking moves. So one taunt would screw this set over, but sadly he double protects, and I'm going to T-Bolt, it's going to do a huge chunk to him, but the Rain Dish and the Toxic Sludge is going to heal him a lot. And I could take him out here, but he actually goes for the Protect. But that's really good for me as well, but because he can't go for the Protect on my next upcoming guy, so I know I need to outspeed him. I'm going to go in my Terrakion, going to go for the Earthquake, but he actually is able to get the 50% Protect, which really sucks. If he gets another one, I'm just going to cry. But he lives with minuscule HP, he goes for the Toxic on my Terrakion. And only thing I could do is just go for the Earthquake as much as possible. I know he's going to protect. I'm just going to switch in my Gliscor just because I don't want him to stall out more. And also, Earthquake is a stab move from my Gliscor, so it might do a little more damage. But he is going to go for the protect. I'm just afraid that he's faster than me, which after the leftovers and the black sludges, I know it's not. So I am going to take him out with another Earthquake. So that's actually be a good game. All he has left is his Ferrothorn, which is going to easily die by an Earthquake because of the spikes and burn damage and all that stuff. So I actually go with the Protect here just to get the burn damage up and kill him with the Earthquake. So it's going to be a good game. I am going to be streaming more. Get your matches done by the 18th. I will put a link down below if you do not know round 1. So get your games done by the 18th in about 10 days, I think. 9 days, something like that. But thanks for watching, guys. I am going to stream more in the Zat, so look out for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. And as always, guys, stay classy.